Hello there, and welcome back to Alexology's Madhouse. Last night we had a first night of Tier 10 Scrim battles, which we haven't done in a very long time. And normally I wouldn't be posting Scrim battles on the basis that some of our tactics, as idiotic as they are at times, somebody may see them. But with Tier 10, we're so new, we don't know what we're doing, so it really doesn't matter. And here we are on Monastery, and I think this was one of the first games of the night. We've got a very mixed team. We've got a mixed bag of tanks. I mean, 50B, I probably wouldn't be taking in general. T57 probably wouldn't be taking the Japanese Tier 10. Not a particularly discerning choice, but it's just those are the tanks that we have available, and we just wanted to give this a bash. The enemy team's gone for essentially the same setup. We've got one more heavy. They've got one more medium, and we've got good odds here. So I was commanding, and I sent the heavies down the 1-2 line, which seems to be where the battle usually takes place. Medium tanks to run around in the center, and it ended up being quite a steep learning curve last night, and there was a little bit of frustration. But I think overall we played very, very well. So this was one of the standout games. So first contact has been made in the center. Obviously, their mediums are playing around it there, and we've got a heavy battle starting off here. As expected, it's all about the artillery, the side scraping, and the individual tank skill at this point. When we're in a kind of a long range brawl like this, every shot kind of counts, and you're just trying to bleed off as much as you can before anybody makes a push. Their mediums have grouped up, and we have a T110E5 trying to support the mediums, but our mediums are quite spread out, and that was a little bit of a cause for concern. One of the things with trying to command is that you're looking at the team as well as trying to play your own game. Got a lucky hit into the 215B, but I take an APCR in the face as well, so a fair exchange there. Their IS-7 has pushed up aggressively. We've got a lot of tanks held up there. Now here come their medium tanks. They've pushed one of our Batchats down. So the medium tanks try to reorient themselves. T57 heavy on C3 is going to try to cover as well. But of course, once his clip is gone, he is out of the game for some time. We're down 3 mediums. At this point, I thought the game was probably over. We've taken the first one. We're a little bit down on HP, about 2,000 HP now. We're going into 3,000 HP down. I mean, this is where games are won or lost. CR takes a big hit from artillery. Ours gets a little bit of damage in as well. And just managed to get a shot in before team damaging CR. Very, very lucky to get that shot off. Tracked T110E5 armor doing its work there. And heat shell does not penetrate him. So somehow, I actually still don't know how, but the mediums managed to blunt the enemy medium tank rush. One of our medium tanks made a run for the base. I'm not exactly sure why. It wasn't ordered, but anyway, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So we're down over 2,000 HP. At this point, it's really going to be touch and go. CR down to 7 HP. So the two T1FVs are still pretty much full HP. Very little chance of penetrating that turret shot, but screw it. I just wanted to try to do something. So we're kind of stuck. Just pulling out. I've got damaged Tier 10s behind me, and a little bit of support on the left. Still fighting these FVs and coming off the worst for it. But I'm in a good HP situation. And I eventually realized that I have a T57 with me on the left. I confirm that he's reloaded, and we go. So, bounce the first shot. FV's got an epic rate of fire. Push, do a little bit of damage. And I order the tanks to focus on this damaged guy, finish him off, block another shot. And, I mean, this guy, I thought he's gone. We just got to finish him off now. Get another shot in. And he did something quite crazy, but, sometimes crazy works. And fell off. get another shot in, and he did take a lot of damage for that, but we didn't win it. So the T57 is going to go around behind these heavies that are pushing. We're still down on HP, and I've got to go over and try to save this flank. We've lost another heavy. We're 2 tanks down. Oh, heat rounds doing what they do best. Straight into the tracks, no damage. This guy's going for the arty. I decide he's got to go. Track him and penetrate him, that time at least. And he's finished off. We've just surpassed him in HP by 100 HP. He's fired, and this is it. I notice that guy's not looking. I track him in the open, tell Crab to take a shot. Bo is pushing. Once his clip is gone, he's done for. So I order a push. Let's go and kill this other heavy first, and then we'll focus on the guy in front of us. And fluff the shot. Oh no, Bo's in trouble. Still push on. And finish that guy off with a very satisfying ammo rack. Artillery gets some damage in, but this guy is done as well. He's gone. A medium show up just in time. I take another hit. I'm a one-shot now to anybody and everybody. 140 armor doing what it does best. And again, it's still neck and neck. We're just 100 HP between the two teams. So difficult decisions here. We decide to push on and take off this 140 while he seems to be on his own. It's the artillery, though, that we're really most concerned about. These medium tanks, we do have the HP to take them down. Spot the damage guy, and another very tricky shot here. Aiming, and oof, right between the two tanks, Crab and Bo. I did gamble with your lives there a little bit. Sorry about that, but anyway, I think it worked out. Bo gets the clip out, blocks Crab there, slightly unfortunate positioning. Finish him off. So we're 4 against 2, looking very good. We're all continuing to move in case the artillery takes a shot, and he does. Finishes off CR for 7 HP, which, it's very frustrating because, I mean, you do what you can to avoid artillery. Obviously, hitting me would have made more sense, but with CR out, that's another big gun taken out of the game. So we make decisions. I was asking for advice from players at this point. We decide we're going to push down to the base with the 2 T110E5s, the T57 on base defense in case the FV comes out of the dip. So I form up with Crab, and we start to push. I'm a one-shot. He can take maybe 2, maybe 3 from the FV. FV is going to need 2 hits from the 2 T110E5s. At this point, the adrenaline was very high, and I thought we probably had this, but the artillery, of course, is always the big question mark. You just never know where he's going to be or what he's going to be able to do. Is the RNG going to fall on your side or on his side? Blocked 1,600 damage, 3,700 damage out, 5 kills. I mean, this would have been an excellent random game, but in a tier 10 Skrim game, I was absolutely delighted with this result. And the tension in the room at this point was extremely high. You've got, a lot of your clanmates hoping and praying that you manage to pull it off, and you feel that pressure. You do feel like you want to play as best as you can with that kind of an audience, not only for yourself but for them as well. You want to pull it off, just so everybody gets that level of satisfaction that you feel they deserve. Because we did fight pretty well here. Again, nothing professional about it, but we're new to this. And he's spotted. Oh, can't get the shot. Extraordinarily conscious of the fact that artillery will be aiming at me at this point. Crab has stopped. I decide to keep pushing up. I call Bo to come down from the north. I see Crab was trying to get a shot in. I didn't realize that at the time. I call the 57 to come down and hit him from the other side. Can't get my gun down from this position. Feeling just horribly exposed. No support, or not support, no cover. And 261, not the best accuracy in the world, but he just needs to splash me at this point. So Crab bounces, which was absolutely excellent, and I think, okay, we've probably got this now. Crab is pushing, we've probably got this guy, and then I track him. He ricochets on me. Oh, artillery takes the FV takes the T110E5. I'm screaming at Bo to get in there. FE is coming for me. I've got plenty of time before the 216 reloads. Come on, Bo, get in. Bo takes a hit. He's fired. I've got him sight on. One. And come on. No, he's turned on me. Oh! And I'm gone. Seconds from the kill shot on the FV. And then just to finish it off. Oh, extraordinarily unfortunate. I mean, just extraordinarily unfortunate. It was an epic game. We really enjoyed that. Learned an awful lot from it. We had a terrible win rate last night, but that was to be anticipated. So this was the first of two standout games that I wanted to show you. So stick around, and I'll have another video up in a few minutes. I hope you enjoyed this, just as a demonstration of what Tier 10 is like. And I mean, this is a 64% win chance. It ended up being a loss, but I mean, a great game. Really enjoyed. And hopefully we'll be continuing this in the future. So thanks, guys. I'll have another video up in a few minutes. This is just a demonstration of what's to come.